There's a quote that has changed how I see success forever. A very successful man once told me, Doug, you should never have to unscrew someone else's light bulb in order to shine. Now, at first I laughed at that a little bit. It sounded like one of those catchy motivational lines you'd see on a t-shirt or a coffee mug. But it stuck with me. And the more I've thought about it, the more truth I've found in it. Because how many times have we noticed people spend their energy trying to dim someone else's glow just so they can feel brighter? How many times have we let jealousy, pride, or insecurity convince us that someone else's win somehow means we lost? And that's not how light works. It's not how God works. God's light isn't limited. It doesn't run out. The brightness of someone else's blessing doesn't threaten yours. It proves that the same God who blessed them is, thankfully, still in the business of shining light on everyone who follows him. See, when your confidence is rooted in Christ, you stop competing and start celebrating. You realize that light is not a zero-sum game. When you walk into a dark room, and think about this, when you walk into a dark room and turn on more lights, it doesn't make the first bulb dimmer. It makes the whole room brighter. But that's not how the world teaches us to live. You see, the world says climb higher, even if you have to step on someone else to do it. The world says if they shine, you fade. But heaven's culture is different. You see, heaven says serve others and you'll rise higher. Heaven says let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. And that's from Matthew 5, verse 16. You see, one of my favorite stories that captures this is found in John 8. When the Pharisees brought a woman caught in adultery to Jesus, they threw her in front of the crowd, trying to trap him into condemning her. They wanted to unscrew her light bulb to humiliate her publicly and make themselves look righteous. But Jesus, he doesn't really play that game. He didn't join them in shaming her. Instead, he stooped down and wrote in the dust, saying, "Let the one who is without sin cast the first stone." Yeah, one by one, the accusers walked away. Their self-righteous glow faded a bit there, didn't it? And then Jesus looked at the woman and said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more." He didn't dim her light. He reignited it. He didn't join in tearing her down. He lifted her up. That's what real light does. It doesn't expose to destroy. It exposes to heal. And Jesus showed us that when you carry the light of God, you don't need to blow out someone else's candle to prove yours is burning. His light was so pure that it brought warmth, not competition. And maybe there's someone in your life who's shining right now. A coworker who got a promotion you wanted. A friend whose marriage seems happier. A peer whose ministry or business is taking off while you're still waiting for your breakthrough. You might be tempted to downplay their success and, I don't know, gossip a little or quietly root against them. But pause for a moment and remember this. When you celebrate others, you prove you trust God's timing for your story. And when you clap for someone else, heaven takes note, and God prepares your own stage. Because faith says, if God can bless them, He can bless me too. Envy says, if they win, I lose. But love says when they win, we all win. Your light doesn't get brighter by taking someone else's bulb out of the socket. It grows stronger when you help them keep it burning. And that's what true maturity in Christ looks like. Shining with others, not against them. So, the next time you see someone shining, someone doing well, growing, being blessed, don't let pride whisper, "What about you?" Let faith answer back, "My time will come, and until then, I'm going to help them shine." You see, Jesus never dimmed anyone to prove who He was. He lifted the broken, empowered the humble, and brought light to the darkest places. And that's our calling too. So, don't unscrew someone else's light bulb just to feel important. Instead, be the one who walks into every room and turns more lights on. Because when you do that, the whole world gets brighter. And so do you. Truth. God bless you, my friends.